Hello, everyone, and welcome to Evolve Yourself TV. Tonight we'll be discussing metaphysics, and then I'll be running you through a guided meditation. How is everyone out there tonight? How's everyone doing? I can tell you a little bit about my day. Hey, JT Farms is here. Awesome. Looks like we got P. Barrow and JT Farms, two of the usual customers coming through. JT Farms is the resident channel shaman. If you have any shaman related questions, please direct them towards JT Farms. She'll be able to answer any supernatural existential issues you might be having as well. She'll be able to give you some insight into the source of those. So run those by her, and then you can, run meditation questions through me, or metaphysics questions for that matter. But yeah, it's good to see everyone today. So silly Billy, huh? Yeah, I know, right? I'm being a little bit silly today, right? Sometimes in life you gotta be silly. Sometimes in life you just gotta say what's on your mind, and if it's silly, right? And you gotta live without fear of condemnation, right? Oh, by the way, that brings up a good point. Yeah, love, love, love. No, but even what you said before that, a lot of people walk around this world very in a very judgmental oriented defensive stance, or such that they're very concerned about what other people think of them, right? So then a question that arises is, should we be so concerned about what other people think? How concerned should we be? Because surely, I mean, if it's someone really close to you, and it's an issue that's causing them a lot of distress, you want to be concerned, right? Because in order to be a good partner, you want to be caring and loving and concerned about whatever is going on with them. But if it's just someone walking down the street who you're never going to see again, who's might cast a judgment your way, how concerned should you be, right? So these are important questions to think about, and I think a lot of times people tend to lean towards the latter. They tend to be overly concerned about just what strangers think, what people that we've never met in our lives even think, a passing judgment or whatnot. And I've always found that silly. Let's see. JT Farms, you say love, love, love. Yep, love is what it's all about. That's what we've been talking about here in this channel since the beginning. Just going into your foundational core, into your heart chakra, deep in there, and really feeling that love and feeling that light and resonating with it. And then once you become one with that light, you can feel that love everywhere, right? It's omnipresent. It's all over. So basically, yeah, go into that love. And then you also say that's a hard one. Yeah, like how much should we care about other people's opinions? And this is actually something I've been thinking a lot about lately, like the philosophy of opinions, right? Like what? Okay, so I mean, if let's say there's someone that maybe like a great grandparent who's like 98 or something, and that grandparent holds some very, very bizarre beliefs about the world, right? I mean, how much should you really care, right? If it's not affecting that person's life in any like negative way or any detrimental way, then maybe you shouldn't care at all, right? Maybe you should just be like, okay, you're 98, you can think what you want, whatever, right? But then again, what if they're 98 and they're holding a belief that's pernicious to their well-being, right? Like they have a belief that they hold dearly that's causing them stress and anxiety. I mean, should you then step in? Should you intervene? Hey, Swiss R's here. Awesome. All right. Swiss R's here. Everyone go check out Swiss R's stream. He streams under fitness yoga a lot. So let's get this shout out here. Yeah, so go check out Swiss Art. He's great. He does all sorts of travel streams. He has beautiful scenic landscapes. He finds these amazing towns and villages that blow my mind because they're so old and they have so much history, and they're just wonderful. And then he captures them so beautifully on his streams, and you can just see a little slice of someone else's life, and it's just so vastly different from what I see when I look out my window, which is primarily flat land. I'm in the Midwest of the U.S. It's just nothing but flat land. No mountains, nothing. We just got cornfields everywhere basically, and we have Chicago, so we have like concrete. on the one hand, and then we have like cornfields on the other. That's welcome to Illinois. But yeah, so definitely check out Swiss Artistry. Yeah, Swiss Art. We were just talking about how much one should care about others' opinions, right? And I think part of the issue is whether or not the person is close to you, right? Because if it's someone like let's say it's your wife, right? Then you want to be super concerned about like her needs, right? And if she has an opinion that's causing her distress or whatnot, you want to like talk to her about it and think about it, right? And maybe even modify your own behavior in order to get along with her and to appease that notion, right? And then she should be doing the same for your needs as well, right? And your opinions. But what if it's someone like a lot less close to you, right? What if it's just a stranger that you pass and one time in your life and on a street corner, right? Should you care about their opinions, and if so, how much? These are interesting questions. I mean, so a lot of people are overly critical of themselves, basically from what everyone else says. So I've heard people talk about this all the time. Well, that person gave me a dirty look when I was crossing the street, and it just ruined my day. Well, did the dirty look ruin your day, or was it you choosing to allow that dirty look to affect your overall peace of mind that ruined your day, right? Because if you realize that you have the power to feel however you want to feel in any given situation, then you realize that the external events that occur in your world are not what's causing you to feel the way you feel, but it's your own internal state to begin with that's causing you to feel the way you feel. Let's see. Swiss R, you say thank you, hopefully with respect. Yeah, if it's someone close to you, definitely. You want to be respectful of the person and their beliefs and their opinions, right? But at the same time, what if someone casts a judgment? They give you like just like a dirty stare. If you've never met the person, should you be concerned, right? And these are interesting questions. At JT Farms, you say something valid to think about, requires some introspection. Yeah, absolutely, right? I think the main takeaway from this is that we're always in charge of how we feel, right? We can choose how we feel in any given situation. We don't want to allow other external events and external stimuli to dictate our own emotional response. We want to live freely. We want to live in a way that's true to our authentic nature, right? We don't want to be stuck in it, stuck in other people's perceptions of us, right? Swiss R, you were saying, for me, I think the belief system of every person is also guiding you. The belief system, yeah. Like if you care too much about it or nothing at all. Absolutely. And that's a really good point. Yeah, I mean, if you do care, like what if you don't care at all? Like that's kind of an interesting thing, right? Like there's sociopaths out there that they don't even care about other people, really. They only care about themselves. There's egomaniacs out there, And it's like, are they caring about, are they going to be as affected by other people's opinions? Probably not, because they are so self-absorbed and have their own opinion of reality that they're not even gonna look twice. But then again, I mean, what if these are people that they should care about, like their parents or their kids or their spouse, right? I mean, these are interesting things to think about. You like the work of Byron Katie? Byron Katie, yeah. I've read just a little bit of her, and it was a long time ago. I don't remember it much, but I remember the one thing I do remember about it is that I really liked what she had to say. So yeah, definitely. I'll probably give her another read. One of these years. Because she thework.com. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I know she's up there. She's one of those spiritual. Inclined people that have like made it in the holistic community. She's very well respected. Everyone knows her. People know her work. So, and it's all free. Yeah, that's even makes it better, right? Even makes the situation better if you can tune in and get some free content. I mean, wow, much better that way, right? All right. So, what else is going on? How's life for everyone? JT Farms, are your pets getting trapped in other German Shepherds' mouths lately, or what? The reason I brought that up is because JT Farms was telling us the other day how her dog almost got eaten one day, and that was pretty intense. She had to literally pull her dog out of the jowls of a German Shepherd. She dug her hands in there and just yanked her dog out of it. No German Shepherd today. All right. Well, you know what? Relative to that day, every day is pretty much going to be a good day. Any day that you don't have to pull your animal, out of the jaws of a German Shepherd is a good day. That's at least that's how I feel. Oh God. So yeah, good morning meditation. Oh, you had a good morning meditation. I didn't know you meditated in the mornings. That's cool. Do you meditate like on your own? Is it just like a silent meditation, or how do you do it? It was a long meditation. Okay, cool. So you must have got really into it every morning. Awesome. That's so good that you do that. That really is. It's so beneficial for you. And then you come here and you meditate at night. I mean, communicating with the spirit guides, with the guides. That's awesome. That's got to be a great way to start the day, right? Because then you have inspiration and you fall into it and you can feel the energy. And yeah, that's got to be an amazing way to start the day. Swiss R, I was saying earlier, JT Farms is the channel's resident shaman. We call her the shaman here. She can handle all supernatural inquiries. You came here for entertainment, sharing Keensing. You come here. Wait. Oh, energy. Yeah. You came here for entertainment, sharing, cleansing energy. All right, got it. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. This is your way to shake off all the day's troubles and worries or whatnot. Can't text. That's fine. I can't read half the time, so I think we're in the same boat there. All right. Well, I don't know. Maybe we should meditate, because that's what we said, right? We said we're gonna do some meditation, and I'd be a liar if we didn't. So let's do it. All right, you're going to want to get in a nice, comfortable seated position. You can sit in lotus pose. You can sit cross-legged on the floor. You can sit with your back against the wall, or you can sit in a chair. The main thing is to sit in a seated position that is comfortable for you. And then close your eyes. And while maintaining good posture, settle in to your seating position. And once you've settled in, take a few deep breaths on your own. And close your eyes. And I have a Buddhist chant that I play that has a chime that goes off every 2 seconds. And you can use that chime to help regulate your breath count. Take a few more slow, deep inhales and exhales on your own while maintaining good posture and sinking into your position. Inhale through your nose, gently raising your belly. And exhale through your mouth, gently lowering your belly. And breathe in through your nose, gently raising your abdomen. And breathe out through your mouth, gently lowering your abdomen. For the remainder of this meditation, stay focused on your breath. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Stay focused on your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Stay mindful of your breath. On your next inhale, visualize yourself atop a mountain. From your vantage point, you see the clouds below. You watch two clouds merge into one, and one cloud separate into two. You watch as the clouds float all over the sky. Clouds float over the horizon and disappear from your sight. and new clouds come into view. Those clouds are like your thoughts. Thoughts constantly arise in your mind and then phase out of existence, and that is the nature of human thinking. In meditation, we clear our mind by letting go of those thoughts. We visualize them as clouds and watch them fade away over the horizon. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all stress and worry from your body. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that obscures your third eyesight. Focus on your breath. The breath calms the body, and the body calms the mind. Stay focused on your breath. When distracting thoughts enter your mind, watch them disappear like clouds over the horizon, and return your focus to your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Stay focused on your breath. When thoughts arise in your mind, visualize them as clouds disappearing over the horizon, and direct your attention back to your breath. Stay focused on your breath. Inhale and travel deep within, below the level of thought. Below the level of conscious awareness, in the heart chakra, lies a place of perfect love. That perfect love is your essence. That love is your non-differentiated being, it being oneness and whole, and the same as all of humanity. Reside there for a while, feeling that perfect love and peace. For that is the place of your eternal home. Inhale. And exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. And breathe in. Do a posture check, making sure you're sitting upright. And breathe out, releasing all that obscures your third eyesight. Your essence is love. The manifestation of that love is light. Your purpose is to shine your light to others. And awaken in them their awareness of their own internal light. And then they will shine their light to others, and all of humanity will become lit, and we will realize our wholeness once again. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all stress and worry from your body. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego that obscures your third eyesight. Stay focused on your breath. When thoughts arise in your mind, Visualize them as clouds disappearing over the horizon, and return your focus to your breath. Your essence is love. The manifestation of love is light. Your purpose is to shine your light into the hearts of others. By doing so, it will awaken the awareness of love's presence within their hearts. And then they will shine their love and light into the hearts of others, and all of humanity will become lit. We will realize our oneness and wholeness, and we will reunite in that whole. In that state of pure creation, we will return from non-being to being, and we will reside there in perfect love and peace and gratitude. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that does not serve you well. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all ego that obstructs your third eyesight. Stay focused on your breath. When thoughts arise in your mind, visualize them as clouds disappearing over the horizon, and return your focus to your breath. Once the breath has calmed the body, go deep down into the place of oneness and reside there for a while. When thoughts intrude upon your peace of mind, visualize them as clouds again disappearing over the horizon, and return your focus to your breath. And when the body calms down enough, go down into the deep place of oneness within you and stay there in perfect love yet again. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego that obscures your third eye sight. In this meditation, we're going beneath the level of thought, beneath the level of the ego, to what is most fundamental, and that is the place of pure love that exists within your heart chakra. For in that place of pure oneness and love, you realize who you truly are. You realize your divinity, your perfection, and your immortality. You see beyond the phenomenal world. You see things as they are in themselves, for you see through your third eye sight. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that does not serve you well. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that obstructs your third eye sight. Once the ego has been completely vanquished from your mind, you will see through your third eye unimpeded, and everything will come into focus because your heart chakra will be open to the world. Inhale. Exhale, releasing any ego that remains. Breathe in. Breathe out, returning your focus to the place of perfect love within you. Stay there for a while, in that place of pure love and oneness. And remember that it is your eternal home. When thoughts arise in your mind, visualize them as clouds disappearing over the horizon, and return your focus to your breath. When your breath allows your body to be calm, return your focus to the place of pure love and oneness within, and stay there for a while. And when thoughts creep back into your conscious awareness, visualize them as clouds again, floating over the horizon and out of view, returning your focus back to your breath. This is the process to release the ego from your mind and reside in your wholeness and oneness once again. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that does not benefit you. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that obscures your third eye sight. Stay focused on your breath. Your essence is love. The manifestation of love is light. Your purpose is to shine your light to others. By doing so, you will awaken the presence of love and light within them. And then they will shine their love and light into the heart chakras of those around them. And soon the whole world will be lit, complete, and whole once again. Space-time will no longer have a purpose. It will collapse into the nothingness from which it came, and we will reunite from a monistic view of reality. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that does not benefit you. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that obscures your third eye sight. Stay focused on the place of love and light within your heart chakra. Feel it radiating and pulsating. Feel the warmth that it brings and the eternal connectedness to all of creation. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not benefit you. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing any ego fragments that obscure your third eye sight. Stay focused on the place of love and light within you. Nothing can drive your attention away from that place of pure oneness within. It's below the level of conscious thought. It's at your foundational core. And when you identify with that place of love, you remember who you are. You remember your purpose. You remember your identity. You remember why you're here. And all ego will disappear from your mind, for you will perceive things through your third eye sight. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not benefit you. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that obscures your third eye sight. Stay true to the place of oneness within you and take a few deep breaths on your own, maintaining a regular breath count at your own rhythm and pace. Gently open your eyes and return to the present moment, bringing with you the peace from this meditation throughout the remainder of the day. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming out here to meditate and share this sacred space with me. I am truly honored and humbled to be here as your meditation instructor. I hope everyone got something positive out of it. Hey, we got Kittens Kung Fu here, and Cadaver Latherit. Cadaver Latherit. I love it. That's a great name. Thank you so much for following. That's so kind. Kittens Kung Fu. Let's give him a Chicago shout out. Kittens Kung Fu is incredible. He's a streamer here in the health and fitness community. He's a wonderful human being. The guy is just so genuine and authentic. He's just a great streamer. He streams martial arts, qigong, and he does all other sorts of internal energy work. And you can learn a lot of wisdom from him. He's a very wise dude. So basically, go check out his stream. Say hi to his cat. His cat's name is Mia, and she basically runs the show. She's the puppet master. He just does what she says. But definitely go check him out and give him a follow. I highly recommend Kittens Kung Fu. And then we had Adam Yogi. Namaste to you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you got something out of this. At Evolve Yourself TV, we're going to be streaming meditations 6 days a week, 6 nights a week. So hopefully, we'll see you again and again. And you'll come back and you can find more peace and love and joy. And that's what we're here for. We're trying to spread as much love and joy to the world as possible. So thank you all so much for being here and participating in the meditation and doing the work for yourself, right? You got to do the work for yourself. If you don't do the meditative work, then you're never going to be able to feel that love and peace that connects you with everyone around us, right? We need that. Adam Yogi, you've been working on third eye stuff, so it was serendipitous. Yeah, absolutely. You know what? I mean, some people say law of attraction, some people will say, there are no coincidences, who knows what it is, right? But it is something, right? Some people will say synchronicity, right? But a lot of times if two people are working on something very similar, a lot of times they come into contact and they come in and they end up meeting, and they end up, learning from each other. So that's really cool that you're here. Hyperdom, you say, when I look up third eye, I keep getting the band. Oh, that's funny. Third eye blind, right? Yeah, they did steal that name a while back. It's a good that's a good blast from the past, though. What's a good place to learn more about it? Wow, well, that's a great question. I mean, the third eye is just basically, it's right here, and the idea is that typically we used to be able to see through it all the time, but since over the course of evolutionary history, we now see more through our just regular eyes, right? And that's where we get our visual input from. But we used to be able to see purely through our third eye, and the notion was when we saw through that eye, we could actually see things as they really were. The idea here is that our normal vision just makes us blind to a lot of things in the world because it can't take in enough data and it can't process enough of the spectrum to be able to really extrapolate and form a wider conception of the universe from that visual field. But when we see with our third eye, we see through it totality. It's like the gateway to the soul. So that's a little bit about it. I would recommend just doing a brief look up on like Wikipedia or even something like that, and you'll be able to learn a lot more than I can tell you right now. But yeah, definitely it's really important, and if we can clear the ego from our third eye, then we can see things as they truly are. We can see things according to Kant's version of the noumenal world, which he created a while back, that distinction. Adam Yogi said, Agni or Ajna might get a more precise search. Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, thanks for helping out with that. I should probably search that up too, because I have a lot to learn about third eye sight as well. I'm always trying to cleanse my third eye, and a lot of times what will happen is ego will get in the way, and it will block my third eye sight, and then I'll start seeing through an egoistic lens or a framework, right? Where I'm not connected. I don't feel connected with those around me. I don't feel that oneness and that love, emanating through my heart to them. And when I'm looking at things through the ego perspective, I'm going to get caught up in stupid ego conflicts and ego dynamics, and I don't want to be there, and no one wants to be there. We want to be in a source of truth where we can connect with people in this place of pure love, because when we do so, that's when we unite. The ego is hell-bent on dividing us. It wants us to divide. It wants us to separate, because that's how it maintains its existence, through our conscious mind separating. But when we reunite through a monistic lens, through the state of monism as opposed to dualism, when we go back into that state of oneness, then the ego has no hold over us. We're able to see things truly as they are with our third eyesight. Swiss R, nice. I like those emotes. Those are really cool, man. Who are those from? They're Gracie Power. All right, cool. Yeah, I dig those. I like them a lot, man. Terror Time has been spamming a lot of awesome emotes lately too. She's what we call the emote queen. And then when I was in her stream earlier today, she said I was the emote king. So that's kind of something to think about. Yeah, I don't know. Any other questions? Is there any other concerns? Otherwise, we'll just raid someone right now and go on with our days. Or nights or mornings, wherever you are in the world. I'm sorry, I'm a little U.S. centric at times, a little Kokona sometimes. I gotta get better at that, I just assume that everyone lives exactly where I live, which is the most absurd thing notion to hold, in the universe. All right, well, let's raid someone. this is always a good time. We can share the love, and I love finding someone good to raid because it's just so nice to be able to share that perfect love and peace with them. All right. Thanks. Yeah, and good evening to you, Adam Yogi. Thank you for showing up and meditating. Much appreciated. And Hyperdom, that's a monistic view of geography. It is. It's a self-centered, geocentric version of geography. I love it, Hyperdom. I just conflated your two names, but I love it. You always crack me up. At least once per stream that you're here, you always crack me up. So thank you for doing that, man. I could use it. Humor is so important. We need more humor in this world. We got to bring people together. Monolithic. Wow. Nice. Yeah, peace and love to all from you and me. Thank you, kittens. Thank you so much, man. And I appreciate your support, and I appreciate you coming out and checking out the stream. I mean, you're someone I respect so much here in the health and fitness community, and we're doing it. We're those of you who don't know, Kittens and I, we're from Chicago, and we live in a place with a lot of anger and frustration, and we have a lot of people that attack one another, constantly, right? So we're trying to bring love into the world. We're trying to show people in the most dangerous of places that, hey, you're all right just how you are, and you don't need to attack. You can find peace and happiness and joy through being kind and loving to the people around you. And we're trying to we are making a difference, and that's what another thing that brings us together. So, all right, let's rate someone. Who's on? We have. You know what? I've never rated Acro the Great before, but I was watching his stream this morning, and I really liked it. I really liked what he had to offer. He's really knowledgeable about weightlifting and bodybuilding, but also just about the body and about diet. And he has his own meditation that he does Mondays. So he's also really in tune with that. He's just a really good down-to-earth guy. And if you have any questions about, injuries or whatnot, he's super good on that too, because he's had a lot of injuries, and he can tell you, when to use caution and when not to use caution. So we're going to rate him, and so have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I give him as much love and peace, and I'll see you around. I'll be streaming tomorrow night. Have a wonderful evening, or wherever you are. Namaste.